Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here. It is Thursday, the 25th.
Yes.
The 25th of January. And it's raining. But it's warm. Yeah, it's a nice warm rain.
Yeah.
So, I can't complain. So I won't. We need it. What do they say about April showers bring May flowers? Well, January showers bring March flowers. Kind of. Here mid-February, we're gonna start trying to do some bedding plants inside, some tomatoes and peppers, that kind of stuff. So Brad will have to take care of them because I always seem to overwater them so bad. So if I can get the plant outside, I'm doing great. If I can get the seeds, and then if I can get the seeds planted too, and then it rains right after, everything loves the pure rain so much more. So, yeah, we just been keeping busy. We've been doing a big decluttering in the house, which means it looks like a mess right now because whenever you're digging out stuff, you get about halfway through and you stop and you look around and you're like, what was I thinking? Why'd I start this? I'm never gonna finish it. So, because, we can't just do one room. I have to do multiple rooms at the same time. So, because we're redoing my art studio, I'm moving some things around. Brad moved the weight bench in there last night. He moved the Christmas stuff in the closet for me, which I'm so thankful for. That way from now on, I'll be able to get to the decorations. I won't have to keep hounding him and all of that. So that'll be good. You want to try and make things as smooth as possible, whether you live alone or you live with 20 people. And, also I feel like even if you've been in a long-term marriage, you need to remember your manners because you get so used to the other person. And Brad and I have both been guilty of that. You just kind of start expecting. There's not the thank yous. There's not, do you mind? What do you think about this? So working harder on that. No, I haven't ordered the right color hair dye yet. Just gonna put up the pink for a while. But so we're redoing the art studio, and so I can craft back there too. I am going to do a whole craft business like I had many years ago, way before YouTube. And I hope you guys will come along for that. And so I'll be doing a few tutorials, and then I will be selling finished crafts and paintings, of course. So, and that's how I'm going to make my livelihood. I'm going to make enough money to be able to get my dental done and to be able to get Brad's dental done. Brad is, most of his teeth have busted off too, and I feel like right now he probably needs it worse than I do. So we kind of go back and forth on that. Mine would be cheaper overall. So we'll see. But need to save up money for that. Which is not easy. I'm preparing for starting of No Spend February. I hope you guys will go along with us for that too. And it makes you very mindful. I was already starting to make out a grocery list like I always do. You know how you buy your groceries? We buy our groceries once every 2 weeks. And then usually the second week we need to stop into Aldi's and get some more produce. And dairy, probably. You start to make a list. I had to think about where I was. You start to make a list of things you'll need to get the next time you go to the store. Well, since it's a no spend, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm not going to buy that right now because it's a no spend February. Now, this helps Brad out with the budget because, things are super tight right after, after Christmas you get your wonderful electricity bill for your lights. Now, it wasn't real bad, but, it did increase the bill, and there's some other things that come up and bills that need to be paid that Brad will is really grateful for the no spend February, you know. Uh, and we just will only buy what we have to buy. We won't be eating out. We won't be doing, well, I don't normally I do all his hair care, of course, and stuff, but normally don't go and get the hair and the nails done. But, things like that you might eat out, or you might, for those of you that do enjoy getting the Starbucks or whatever, So, I will be writing down every time that I was going to buy something that then I stopped and I'm like, no, I'm not going to buy that. Or maybe things I did instead of saying, oh, I'll just go and buy, like I used to get Arizona teas because, they were 99 cents. Now what are they? $1.29 or something.
$1.29. I've seen them up to $1.79.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not surprised. Everything else has increased, but I can bring a can of pop for a lot cheaper. Or I can bring my own coffee, which I do a lot of. And these are still. I had a protein drink for here a few minutes ago. These are still great. I don't know, what did you pay for each one of these on Temu?
Like $4 if I
$4.
Right.
Brad has a black one. I have a red one. The lid screws down nice and tight. Love that. It's got a nice, where it really clamps down. Like for Brad, it's especially helpful. Anything that has a lid and where it seals down because of his hand tremors. And I know some of you guys probably are starting to suffer with the hand tremors. I do a little bit, not like he does, but once when my hands will shake a little bit. I think as we age, and if we're super tired, that's going to happen. But, but that really helps him. Because if you are living with somebody with hand tremors and stuff, they're going to spill a lot more. And they can't help it, but they're going to spill stuff. They're going to drop stuff. You just have to compensate for it, You try to get a few things that will help them when they're ready. Don't just go buy a bunch of stuff and hand it to them and go, here. If they're not ready for, like, maybe specialized eating utensils, all that kind of stuff, don't just, shove it on them. If they're not ready, they're not ready, and they're going to be mad about it. And you can't really blame them if you think about it. Because as we age, it seems like our right to things seem to not matter as much. And people try to tell you what to do more, like, you lost all your brain cells because you're getting older. And it's like, no, I'm not, and I still know what I want, and I still know what I don't want, and, you need to be clear, and you may have to raise a bunch of cane to get them to listen, but who knows. So anyway, we're redoing that. We've been clearing out the front room big time, and that's coming out nice. That's coming out quite nice. A lot more room and stuff. The weight bench is out of the front room now. All of the bags of yarn I took care of a couple of days ago, and that was a lot of bags of yarn. I got a nice big box of yarn to send to Kathy. And I'm just, I kept most of my yarn, and the yarn that's been donated that maybe I'm donating to somebody else is because they donate hats and knitwear back, and also they donate locally to stuff they make. So, she's got a small little business she's trying to start, my friend Kathy, and, so that's what going on there. Speaking of Kathy, she gave me the best, and I'm not associated with this person. I just have subscribed myself, but her channel name is Frozen Pennies, and she has got a lot of real good tips on there about how to save money. There's one that she did just a little bit ago about different ways to save money on your grocery bill. I encourage everybody to go watch that. Brad and I watched it. Most of the things we already do, but a few of the things we don't. And it's like, hey, gonna try that. So, some of the things, it's worth it to me to pay a little bit more for grated cheese, shredded cheese, than it is a block. I mean, a difference of 44 cents. But normally around here, isn't the block cheese a lot cheaper than the shredded, or not so much?
I think it's the same price.
That's what I was thinking.
Because what I've been seeing is an 8-ounce block of cheddar is $2, and then an 8-ounce bag of cheddar is $2.
Yeah. So, but it will be hard to get used to this coming months. I usually do keep things fairly well stocked up. And that's always nice, too, is if you have a month where you're really tight, you can always say, well, we've got enough in the pantry for this long and this much meat and stuff, so we'll be okay. We just got to get some fresh stuff and dairy. But, so that'll be hard to get used to not doing that. It really will. But yeah, other than that, I'm hoping to get out and clean up the kitchen some. We're going to have fried rice. Brad makes the best fried rice. Vacuum. And I'm not going to work out today. I've worked out for the last 3 days. So usually if I work out 3 days in a row, I like to take a day off. You got to have muscle recovery time, and also you get burned out. And usually that's a day where I've got something a little more important to get done. Plus, I'd like to get into the art studio and work for a little bit. I finished a couple paintings last night, but I can't show them to you because the pictures are on the phone. Yeah. And I haven't even texted a picture. I haven't even shown Brad. So, he can't hand me his phone so I could show you either. But yeah, so there were a couple round ones. I really enjoy doing the round ones. So, and then I'll be finishing up some other ones. They're just kind of like, they're not a particular viewpoint or anything. They're just what I call my blank around pieces. And, which means I'm just kind of warming myself up. Maybe I haven't painted in a bit, so I'm just what I call throwing down paint. Sometimes those turn out to be the best. So, you'll be seeing that pretty soon. At some point in time, maybe next week, depending on how fast I get the art studio better, I will take you guys in there with me if you want. I know other people in the past have asked me to film when I'm painting, and I've always been, frankly, too shy because of the weight and stuff. And now I feel like I could. So, we'll see. Besides that, we really haven't done anything. Brad's still not feeling that great. I feel pretty good this week, but Brad's still lingering on with that cold flu thing. I think you have some more dishes up there, too. Right underneath those books and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll grab them.
I'm getting together the dishes. But besides that, really haven't done too much. I've been doing some loom knitting, and I don't know, it seems like the days go by so fast and stuff. We were supposed to go to the dog park yesterday, but Brad was extra tired, so we didn't go. And that happens. I just let him sleep. I used to get kind of upset about it. Also, if you have if you're married a long time and you see your partner start to age, and vice versa. But sometimes he just needs more sleep, and there's nothing you can do about it except for just let the man sleep. I used to try to wake him up. I used to even get upset about it. But, that doesn't do any good. And it's not anything you can help. So, I just let him sleep. I was just going to go out in the front room. I was out in the kitchen, I think maybe making coffee or something. He came out. I was trying to make coffee. You know how you get those K-cups in there wrong? I was going to make like a cappuccino, but it got in there wrong and it flooded. It was a big mess. Big mess, but got that cleaned out clearly and stuff. So, I think that's the first time that's happened. First time it's happened to me. Has it happened to you?
Uh-uh.
I must have not had it snapped in all the way or something, No biggie. I tell you what, it's kind of funny, but the Keurig has cut my coffee consumption probably in about half. And you're like, what? Well, I used to get, how many ounces was those 30-ounce cups?
Yeah.
I used a great big cup of coffee, and I'd have, 2 or 3 of those a day. Well, now and I make a 10-ounce coffee, normally out is. It holds 12 ounces, but I make 10 because I got some room for creamer. But, we have our goals in life. So, here comes the mail lady. Well, I have to go out and check that one of these days. I don't know if her name tag and the bumper sticker has come. I had a bumper sticker that says "Adopt, Don't Shop" for animals. And that tends to make people mad, but I don't care. I have a right to feel how I feel about animals, and and the overbreeding of certain animal species, especially pit bulls and any kind of poodle. That now we're going to make them into golden doodles, shadoodles, everything. It's like, really? We don't need more varieties of animals. Man, when Shar-Peis was the biggest thing ever, I mean, my goodness. And they were weird creatures, man. I couldn't get used to the lack of hair they had. But it was like they had a little bit of hair, but it was super bristly, remember, hon?
Yep.
And also, the skin was kind of oily or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was allergic to it. So, I only encountered 2 Shar-Peis ever, and they were super wild and stuff.
They have a toxin in the oils in their skin.
Oh.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I saw the other day on TikTok, first time I'd ever seen hairless guinea pigs. I was looking at the size of them, and it was like the mama and 2 babies, and I was kind of looking at the size, and I knew it wasn't a rat or anything, and she was asking people if they knew what it was, and I said hairless guinea pig, just as a guess. She said I was right. Like, I'm not surprised. They got hairless everything anymore. So that was interesting, though. I've been spending some more time on watching some of those TikTok lives. Are quite interesting. Some of them, just don't appeal to me. I'm sure they'll appeal to younger people and stuff. A lot of people doing a lot of crafts, and that's really cool. I love that kind of stuff. You guys know I do. So, I'm ready to begin a journey of showing and doing more crafts, building up my business. It would be best because of health reasons that I work from home if I can, because I don't think I can keep myself probably infection free for very long if I work outside the home. Anytime I've worked outside the home in contact with other people, I've gotten very sick. Even when I used to clean and redo apartments, paint them and everything, you could almost guarantee that when I got done on that job, I was going to have bronchitis. And that's just from all of the dust particles and stuff in the air. And no, we didn't wear masks, please. Did I wear gloves? Please. And I should have. Absolutely am horrified at some of the apartments that we did. There was one right next to it. We walked in and we knew this man might be into drugs, just the way he looked and stuff. And I don't know if they weren't like Aryan brothers or something. I'm serious. White supremacists. Because they would get out there in that backyard and he'd have some of his buddies lined up and he'd shave their hair and then he'd shave it with a Bic too, and so they all look like cue balls after a while. But I mean, if that's the look you like, great. But these guys, I think, were nothing but big trouble. Well, when we came in there, and I used to listen to him beat on that little 3-year-old, I called CPS a couple of times. Nothing was ever done. But anyway, when they moved out and we went over there to clean, there were hypodermic needles falling out of the couch. Trash was piled up in the kitchen waist high that had been there a really long time. Thank goodness it was winter time, so I think whatever might have lived in there died. You know, it was just something else. It was just, we should have been wearing masks and we should have been wearing gloves, definitely. But you didn't know, it's not your average apartment and stuff. I mean, usually your apartment, you come in, it's, you know, you gotta do some cleaning before you can paint and stuff. Brad might rip out carpet. I didn't rip out carpet. I knew better because, you know, but Brad might rip out carpet and stuff. Brad did more of the, like, he would rip out carpet. He would do the painting of, our old landlord hired him to do some painting outside and stuff. You know, that kind of stuff.
That was scary.
Yeah. And, but yeah, you should have seen some of those apartments was just, there was one townhouse that we did that, these people evidently just been squatting in it. So our landlord kicked him out, got him out, went over there to clean, and it was almost like a hope chest. It was a box, though. And I remember it so clearly, though. It was this young woman's, her high school diploma. A lot of seemed like really important papers. So we did make sure that got back to them. Because, you know, we let our landlord know, hey, this box of stuff needs to be returned back to this young lady if you can locate where her parents might be or anything like that, you know. But yeah, you'd find some really, yeah, we found a bunch of wrappers from some sex toys and stuff, which, again, whatever you're into, that's your business, you know. But, you know, it was something else. It was sad for that little boy. I used to talk to him sometimes. I'd be in cleaning our daughter's bedroom, and he'd hear me, and he'd talk to me and stuff, and, you know. I get attached very easily. Kids and animals. Right, hon?
Yep. That's exactly it.
How is Cujo doing? She's doing great. I don't even know where she is.
She's in her...
Oh, yeah, she had to have a little timeout, though. She is doing great, but once in a while when she gets just too going, or she won't quit with the excessive barking, or she won't quit with the charging and stuff, she'll have to go in for a little timeout. And usually she'll just lay down, go to sleep, take a little nap like she is right now. Like a baby, you know. They don't even realize they're getting overly tired, you know. So, yeah, she's doing pretty good. We're thinking she might need somebody to play with, though. We haven't decided yet. We'll see. You know, it would be nice for her to have somebody to play with, because Nixie is not it. Nixie is 13 years old and doesn't want to play. She wants to play a little bit on her terms, but she still will play with her, as long as she doesn't get it over it. Doesn't go overboard with it. Because when Nixie wants you to stop, she means she wants you to stop now. You know, when Mom says stop, you mean to stop now. So, but no, she's doing good. Don't you think?
Yes.
So anyway, that's all we really got going on, guys. I'm only going to do the financial things of like helping us save money and stuff probably maybe once a week. And I know I said I was doing a video Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. And yesterday got away from me and I wasn't used to the new filming schedule that I was trying to do. So that's why you guys didn't get to see it yesterday. I know it probably ruined your whole day. And I'm sorry for that. Because I know that you probably were looking so forward to it, and you kept checking and checking and checking. Then you pretty soon start pacing the floor and everything, and wringing your hands. You're so worried because you hadn't seen a video from us and stuff. And it was Wednesday, and I said Wednesday, and then finally you gave up at midnight. Now it's Thursday, and you're like, I give up. I guess they're not putting one. And I'm sorry for that. I will do better. because I don't want to ruin your day and make it be where you can't think of anything straight or anything. See what he has to put up with? A person with a very active imagination. Like, you get me rolling on creative things you're creating. I don't care if you're writing the most boring article on, let's say, how to watch paint dry. I will embellish it enough and get you laughing about different things, you know. I mean, I can think of all kinds of stuff. Like, if you got a spinning stool and you're watching that paint dry, you could have somebody slowly, or you could spin yourself, and then as you go by each time, go, and you would get that one patch dry.
Don't do it slowly. Go at it hard and fast.
Why?
I don't know.
I would do a full, and then wait, and then be spun around again and go, and it would have like this beautifully arched rainbow path of dryness in this wet paint. And I would sit and I would watch it, but then it would start to go away because the other paint would dry, right? On the outer edges, and so that ruined my, then I got to go down a little bit more and do the whole process over. It can be exhausting. You have to be ready for a hobby. Granted, it doesn't cost much. It's probably even good exercise for your lungs, but you be prepared to spend some time perfecting that beautiful arch and being patient. You know, and to know that your work will never stay. It will be destroyed, okay? It'll start drying out. It won't look like it's a rainbow anymore in this wet paint. You have to be prepared for that, okay? It's a very fast-moving hobby that dissipates even faster, so. But if you want to have that for your life career, you go ahead and have that. Don't let anybody tell you can't have it. You deserve to be happy too. Not just everybody else. Just saying. Aren't you glad you don't have to put up with me? Because poor Brad, right? Poor Brad.
You keep life exciting, sweetie.
I do that. I'm not a very boring person, I don't think.
Oh.
Because there's always something. So anyway, that's what our life is about. And I have to go out and do work now because I'm adulting.
Ooh.
I know. Have to adult. Somebody's got to adult. We have to adult. The dogs aren't going to adult. They don't care. I mean, where's the other dog?
Which one?
Nixie.
She's probably down on the floor in the
No.
bathroom.
Oh, is she? No. Maybe she ran away from home. Do you have the dog food down? I thought I heard somebody crunching dog food.
Yeah, she's right there.
Oh, okay. I'm like, we have 2 dogs. Where are they?
Yep, she's right there.
Yes, me. But anyway, that's what we got going on. And I hope you guys are warm and dry, wherever you are. And remember, we love you guys. And we do cherish your friendship so very much. What else? Oh, yeah, do something nice for somebody else. And then do something nice for yourself. Just free. Pick free. Again, pick free. And, as always, everybody say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.